Hi Professor, my name is Prabjit Singh and my student ID is 2242349, and today I'm gonna discuss about the written assignment. So there are majorly the three to four topics, and firstly there is the intersection of race, power, and colonialism in criminology. So what is this? So criminology as a field uh, of study often grapples with the multifaceted dimensions of crime, including its origin, manifestation, and the societal responses to it. A particularly intensive area of criminology examines the intersection of race, power, and colonial history. And here is the historical context in which the colonial atrocities and their legacy will be discussed, and here is the explanation. So, colonialism, driven by powerful European empires, brought about the profound social, economic, and political changes, often through violent means. So, the British Empire, one of the most extensive colonial powers of that era, perpetrated numerous atrocities that have had lasting impacts on the colonized nations and their population. So, and the impact of these colonial crimes extend beyond immediate victims. The power dynamics established during colonial rule have persisted, influencing contemporary social and racial hierarchies. For instance, the arbitrary borders by colonial powers have led the enduring conflicts and instability in regions like the Middle East and the Africa. The establishment of the Israel and the displacement of the Palestine, as highlighted in the documentary Time to Run, the untold story of the 1948 massacre, exemplify the long-term consequences of the colonial policies of the regional conflicts. And the second topic is the race and crime, a critical examination. The legacy of colonialism is evident in the racial disparities observed in colonial justice systems worldwide. In the United States, for example, the criminalization of black individuals has roots in the historical context of slavery and the segregation. The documentary 13th highlights from the 13th Amendment, which abolished slavery except as the punishment for a crime, led to the mass incarceration of African Americans and effectively continuing to the exploitation and oppression of black people under a Great Goose. Critical criminology, which focuses on the power relations inherent in the legal system, provides a framework for the understanding these racial disparities. It argues that the law often serves the interest of the powerful, perpetuating social inequalities. The perspective is the crucial for the analyzing how historical injustices, such as those committed during colonial times, continue to influence modern legal practices and the social structures. For example, the systemic racism embedded in the criminal justice system can be traced back to colonial laws that dehumanized and criminalized indigenous populations. So, the next topic is the crimes of the powerful. The concept of crimes of the powerful is essential for understanding how those in positions of authority manipulate systems of the benefit. Colonial powers, for instance, often enacted policies that dehumanized and criminalized indigenous populations to justify their exploitation. These actions were rationalized, though racist ideologies that depicted colonial people as inferior in need of civilization. Modern parallels can be seen in how contemporary states and the corporations exploit vulnerable populations. Environmental crimes committed by multinational corporations in developing countries, and for example, often go unpunished due to the influence these entities wield over local governments. And so I have finished that topic. So the next one is the colonialism and the Arab-Israeli conflict. The last longing effects of the colonialism are also evident in the Arab-Israeli conflict. The British mandate for Palestine, established after World War One, laid the groundwork for the decades of the conflict by promising conflicting support to both Jewish and Arab populations. The subsequent establishment of the State of Israel and the displacement of the Palestinians has led to an ongoing violence and the disputes over land and rights. So, the documentary Tantura, the untold story of the 1948 massacre, sheds light on one such atrocity during the conflict, highlighting how historical narratives are often manipulated to to suppressed to serve current political agendas. The source is the Tantra source. So, understanding these events, though through a criminological lens, reveals the enduring impact of the colonial policies on contemporary conflicts and the importance of addressing historical injustices to foster reconciliation and peace. So, at last, here is the conclusion. Conclusion. The interplay between race, power, and colonial history provides a rich area of criminological inquiry. By examining the last impacts of the colonial atrocities, the rationalized nature of criminal justice systems, and the crimes of the powerful, we gain deeper insights into the structural inequalities that perpetuate crime and the injustice. This perspective not only enhances our understanding of historical and contemporary issues but also underscores the need for systematic change to address the root causes of these disparities. Though through a critical examination of these dynamics, criminology can contribute to a more equitable and just society. By exploring these intersections, criminology not only enhances our understanding of crime and justice, but also paves the way of transformative changes that address deep-seated inequalities and injustices. The legacies of the colonialism, the rationalization of crime, and the manipulation of legal systems by the powerful continue to shape our world, and only by confronting these issues can we hope to build a fairer and more just society. Thank you.